everyone, you're here with Long Live the Queen. Now, this is a visual novel game where we play as a young princess that is going to be crowned queen in a couple of years, and our job is to learn everything we can and guide the princess through everything that happens in a way that will allow her to reach the coronation alive. The twist being that that is really freaking hard. There is a gallery of deaths that you can collect. Hmm. And I'll say this, I have played this game before. I have actually successfully finished the game, which took several tries, and it was several months ago. So I don't really remember much. I kind of do remember the main story, but what event happens in which week, I don't know. Now I'm playing this. I'm going to be playing as a character picked by a friend of mine, which she picked her main one. So let's see if he survives. Rosalind King Dowager Duke of Caloris. You're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. Hello, the Crown Princess. This is us. We're sad. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. We'll have to work hard this year to prepare ourselves before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us, on you. Hi. I'll be here to guide you until your coronation. The decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. So, welcome to Long Live the Queen. If this is your first time playing, you should read this brief introduction on to how the game works. I've played this before. So, here you have us. I'm going to be calling us Tahir because that's the character I'm playing, who is usually not a little whitish, pink hair, blue eyed girl, but rather a dark skin, amber eyed, red haired boy. So basically, is we have a mood. Currently, we're depressed, and we have opposing moods. Angry and afraid are opposing. Cheerful and depressed are opposing. Willful and wielding, pressured and lonely. If we're pressured, we're not lonely. If we're willful, we're not wielding. Yada yada yada. And we have outfits. Currently, we only have one, and these outfits help us in class. The classes increase our skills. And what's log? Oh, okay. No, basically is we can use log to get a text file of everything we've done. So basically we can pick 2 classes a week to study, and then there will be a random event. Not random event, they're not random. There will be an event where we might be presented with choices, story, or killed. Haha. So I am playing the character of my friend Tahir. So she told me to focus on things like science and physical than uh, social. So in first would go with history, intrigue, medicine, economics, or military. And then we'd go to agility, weapons, athletics, and animal handling, royal demeanor, conversation, and expression. And as you can see, we have morning classes and evening classes. So I'm actually going with a bit of history in the morning. Oh, and then with each of the categories, we have options. So, Novan history, notable events and locations within this domain. Foreign affairs, notable events and relationships between this domain and its neighbors, and world history, long-term information about the world in general. Going with Novan for a start. Kitty, no. Have a cat. Oh, theory. What have I done? Done. So classes. History, I'm going with Novan history. That's our country, Nova. We're Novans, I'm guessing. And I am going with military strategy. What's logistic? Okay. So yeah, the skill of achieving victory on land. So, done. Week 1, morning. We got 10 in Nova history. So basically, we can increase our skills from 0 to 100. So you read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the lands of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Aww. And this is for the military class. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formations. For the first event. What is all that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi. Hey, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep, Mommy said it'd be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. I apparently cannot do girls' voices, although. Okay, so we can go. So this is the weekend part. We can choose a place to go, and it will change how we're feeling, and what these places make us feel like will change depending on how we already are and what we do. So I'm actually going to visit Charlotte and Lady Merva, and we don't know what that will do. I actually do not remember what that will do, so I literally don't know what it's gonna do. I love this room, it's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. At least we can have fun together. And week 2. The moods affect our classes. My kitties are decided that it's very funny to misbehave right now. Behave, yes, I'm talking to you. You don't have to look at me all offended. Okay, so current mood afraid, bonus to agility and fate, and penalty to royal demeanor, weapons, intrigue, and military. So we're not trying. And okay, so agility we have reflexes, flexibility, and dance. So I'm actually going to take advanced. Uh, I'm going with agility because it's giving me more bonus and I can advantage. I'm going to take advantage of the agility bonus we're getting. And I'm going with uh, so agility reflects this, the ability to respond quickly to surprises. Thank you to have it, and I'm going to keep with actually a bit of medicine with battlefield medicine. Again, it would be something that character I'm playing as would go. Oh god, I completely forgot. I'm playing as him. I should not be doing little girl's voice. I'm sorry, I played those events wrong. I got distracted. Because there's a picture of the cute little pink haired girl. Okay, so uh, week 2 morning. This is the reflexes class. So our teacher walks around you, pointing a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear of faster breathing. And in the afternoon, in battlefield medicine, you learn that wounds, even minor ones, should be washed as soon as possible to prevent dirt from growing under the skin. What's that commotion outside, father? What's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a Lumen, as was she. Like every Lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary, protect her domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Hello, your mother. Tahir, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Well, Tahir is gonna let her stay because he doesn't really. Ugh, fudge. What would Tahir do? Hmm. Let's let her stay. I mean, this is the first time he heard of it, so I guess maybe we do that. I kind of asked my friend about this, and it was like, yeah, he'd let her stay, but if he had no evidence, and I guess here he doesn't really mention any evidence, and I'm getting beaten. Behave, kitty. Hmm, let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. He got one willful. As you wish. Okay, so we can visit Juliana, that is Ursula, so that woman that appeared, Charlotte, and our father. So let's go with our father first. I'm guessing that here would confront his father. I guess that would really happen to mom. She was a lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve. Fender remained, but she insisted on. You don't need to hear that. She used magic. It trained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually, her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you involved with it. And that's what we're planning on doing, not getting involved in magic because Tahir doesn't do magic. You learn to relax and evaluate the tension in your body, then to practice the different types of motion available to each of your joints, twisting, shifting, and rotating. This for the flexibility. Oh, it's written down there. Ah, the afternoon in the strategy. Oh, we actually had a penalty. Oopsie. You are too afraid to focus properly on this subject right now. Damn it. Charlotte de Merva. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursul rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you, at your feet? Princess, don't move. Uh, hold still. You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. You look down at her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass. You can't help it, you squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake fangs sink into your leg. Loti! Too late, Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What is going on out here? Your daughter has been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get an herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can trust anyone here to keep us safe. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. You'll be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. The snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Nurse Charlotte be okay? I don't know. So I am going to dare my friend to draw her character squealing and jumping back from a snake. Although it's 14 years, so I'm guessing he hasn't gone to his growth spurt because it's a pretty big and imposing character. But now that you finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? So I guess I can talk with my father again, or maybe with Juliana. Maybe, I mean, we know a bit more about Juliana, so maybe let's go talk to her. What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have a mother's crystal. What crystal? Source of power of any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you are bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then with a shower of sparkles something takes shape. You reach out to touch it and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. No, I don't, because I'm not gonna do magic, because this Tahir and Tahir is magic, so screw you, lady. Not happening. So you practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. And you practice climbing up and down fixed ladders, driving out any fear of heights, and learn to move swiftly and thoroughly. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Henry and Sarah and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty though. It seems like we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake picked her, but her mother said she's okay, so I guess it turned out alright. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Oh god, I'm making Tahir so dumb. I'm sorry. Visit the dungeons. You sneak a peek at some of the luckless peasants held in the dungeons. Petty thieves and troublemakers now suffering in the dark. They're obviously bad people, but seeing them so miserable still feels unfair. There must be a better way. And we're still afraid. Damn it. Probably gonna work out bad, but whatever. You're too afraid to focus? Oh, this was a very bad penalty. Oh, this was also a very bad penalty. One of the maids approaches for your attention. Milady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. You have a Duke of Sedna. Oh god, I'm so sorry. No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talas. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences after the death of the deeply regret best witches. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better. I am so sorry. I'm trying my best, okay? Let's try this one again. Is it? Okay, so you sneak a peek at some of the. Okay, still same thing. Finally! We're willful. Wants to intrigue military and the Lomanus doesn't matter. Okay, we can finally learn some good things. Okay, so the current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage purpose, but for you, he desires stronger ties with the domain of Talas. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is the next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nix, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally asked your mother for the title of the Duchy. However, no one could verify a lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother, Duke of Merva. Okay. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursula. Maybe I should go say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the edge. Was that a servant, a thief, or an assassin? So climb up to look over the edge. You look around for something to climb, but you're not sure if the nearby trees can support your weight. You run over to a sedge and try to pull yourself up to the pedestal, but it's too awkward to get your feet in place. By this time, however, your sight probably gone anyway. Fudge, I'm failing at everything. Let's go snake out. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun and enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. I can see Tahir like snaking out. You study the effects of the battle stress on troops in how morale can turn the tide of combat. Study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. In internal affairs, the last Duke of Mead was the older half-brother of the current Duchess. His reign was brief and highly scandalous. He defied tradition to pledge himself as a life mate to the old Duke of Ursel, then broke that off only a year later, returning to seclusion and died still unwed. Was gay? So you're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. You, you swiftly step aside and let her pass. Yes, we did something right! We successfully passed a reflexes test. 10th quote. Sitting in a court test is not fun at all. You please your father and it may be important for your future. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. You learn that blood loss wastes life energy. Bleeding should be stopped through bandages, pressure, and elevation. Okay. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you'll have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal in the factory to mold and test the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, make copies to send all over the world. I don't know much about factories or trade. Will that really be worthwhile? We are not interested. Oh god. I am so sorry, Tahir. I'm making you beat stupid. No, but let's talk with our father. Dad, what happened to Mom's Lumen Chris? I should not have come here. In a safe place, can I have it? No. It's mine. No, it's not. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can stop you from doing anything you want, but for now, you're still a child. Let's ignore that happened. That did not happen. Nope, sorry, that did not happen. You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. You learn that minor burns should be cold washed and gently rubbed to keep them clean like a cut. Major burns and scalding, such as boiling oil, are untreatable on the battlefield. Okay. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Axionite occupation of the county of Imbrium has gone on for too long. It's time to push back. God damn it. I know there's been some problems with Axion, but I don't know the details. I guess you're occupying Southern Mary. We have plenty of troops, so it shouldn't be that hard to drive them out if we want to make a fight of it. Before battle. Well, if they want to fight, we will give it to them. I will arrange for troops to be sent to your aid. I actually don't think Tahir is that uh, of negotiations type. I think he's more of a fighting type. Not sure. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Then, have you made arrangements with him? Huh? What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, that is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, so let's just attend court. Yeah, okay, same things as before. You drill with a partner, taking and walking in carefully timed patterns. You walk around the stables meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and the names for different parts of their anatomy. Receive a report on the outcome of the battle against the Exonites. Succeed in driving them out of Mary, but it cost you about 3/4 of a battalion of soldiers in the great deal of material. You lost 888 soldiers. The Duke of Mary will be happy, but we could have done better. Let's visit the dungeons. Okay, same thing as before. Well, I am going to leave this episode here. And I'll continue it next time. We've actually, well, serving to week 11 isn't actually that hard. I think it's starting from here. It's gonna be difficult, but we'll see next time. Bye.